Good morning, students. Today, let's proceed our chapter Sound, and specially we will focus today on characteristics of sound. Previously, we have discussed characteristics of vibrations, and let's see what are the different characteristics, because in our daily life you are saying that the sound produced by harmonium is different from sound produced by guitar. Sound produced or a horn by truck is different from horn by train. Sound produced by me is different from sound produced by you. So let's see by which characteristics we are able to distinguish all that sounds. So one by one we will discuss. So first is our loudness. Loudness, students, it's very common to you because you are most familiar with this loudness. In a classroom, you have more experience of this loudness. So loudness is the sensation produced in the ear which enables us to distinguish between louder and faint sound. Students, suppose you are in class 5. Suppose this is 5A and this one is 5B and this one is 5C. So, suppose some sound is produced in 5A. When teachers will go in 5A and asked, have you produced the sound? Naturally, it's quite obvious. Students are saying no. Okay. Then, teacher has not asked that have you produced sound. Teacher has only asked that have you heard sound. Then 5A will say, हाँ, हमने भी तो सुना था. Yes, we have heard it. Then again that same respective person will go to the 5B and ask, have you heard sound? Then 5B respond, yes, we have heard sound. And when this person only will go to 5C and ask, have you heard sound? Then the 5C will say, yes, we have got a little bit sound. Why this 5C is saying that we have got a little bit sound comparison to 5B, and 5A will say, yes, we have heard the sound. Means, as the distance increases, whatever the sound received by the people present in the 5C, they will listen less sound. That means that loudness decreases. So, by seeing this experiment or by getting the observation of the students of 5C, we are able to understand that the sound perceived by the people of 5C is less comparison to the sound perceived by the people of 5B, and 5A, yes, it's more. Means the sensation produced in the ear, that sound will enter in the ear and it produces that sensation which goes to the brain, and then only brain identify, yes, this type of sound is produced or this is the sound produced. So what is loudness? I hope now you have understood. Loudness is the sensation produced in the ear. It is not that whatever sound is produced, whatever the sensation produced in the ear, that is known as loudness. SI unit of loudness is decibels. Means by decibels only we are measuring the loudness. And this is only the first SI unit in which we are representing the first letter in a small and second letter in a big, that is dB. Now, this loudness depends upon square of the amplitude. Square of the amplitude. Students, I think you are remembering amplitude is nothing but the maximum displacement from the mean position. maximum displacement. If it has maximum displacement, it will move more far distance. If it has less displacement, naturally it will move less far distance. That's why 5C has got very less sound comparison to 5A. So it is loudness is directly proportional to square of the amplitude. If amplitude gets double, loudness increases 4 times. How it will be? I am showing you. Amplitude is double, so we can write A is equal to 2A because it gets double. So loudness also we can write directly proportional to 2A whole square, means it is 4A square. So loudness increases 4 times. If amplitude decreases half, then what will happen? Loudness decreases 1/4. So see here, loudness directly proportional to amplitude square. So this loudness we can write half of A whole square. That means that is equal to 1/4 of A square. So it decreases 1/4 times. Now students, let's see the examples. Suppose a body 1 is producing vibration of this type. Means amplitude is here greater, and by 2 the amplitude is this much. So you are seeing amplitude of the sound produced by second body is less than amplitude of the sound produced by first body. So we can say so that this will move more faster. That means this is more louder comparison to number 2. So we can write L1 is greater than L2. So students, this is the loudness. Now in classroom or anywhere we are talking, in home we are living. So this is how we can say that how much decibels we are producing. So simply I can say you that 0 decibel, that is the threshold for human hearing. Again you come 10 decibels, that is recording studio, 20 decibels quiet living room, 30 decibels quiet office library, 40 decibels quiet conversation, 50 decibels average office, 60 decibels conversation from 1 foot away, 70 decibels average factory, 80 decibels typical volume for home stereo, 90 decibels simply you can say industries and all that, lorry is going like that, 100 decibels underground train, metros train, 110 decibels pneumatic drill, whenever drilling machines are drilling something, sound is produced, that is of 100 decibels. Then you come 120 decibels plane going overhead, 150 decibels, that is jet going, more sound is produced. So like this, the different measurements in decibels of this loudness. So today we will study up to loudness. Next class again we will go to our next characteristics, that is pitch. Okay students, write this.